Alright, so in this video, we are going to control object visibility, okay, and graphical representation of objects in a view. So I'm going to show you how to create a view template. So view template, if you go to the view tab, you can see here the view templates, right? So if you hover your pointer, you can see the definition. So it says it creates, edits, or applies standardized settings to views. A view template is a collection of view properties such as view scale, discipline, detail level, and visibility settings that are common for a view type. So use view templates to standardize the settings for your views in a project. So whenever you set up a project, whenever you create project in Revit, so you need to use view template to standardize the settings of our view. Okay? So now for this one, I'm gonna change the scale here to 1:100. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to change my foundation here, my wall foundation, and then my structural foundation. Okay, I want to make that half-tone color. So I don't want to highlight my wall here and also my structural foundation. Okay, I still want it to be visible, but I don't want it to be highlighted like this. Okay, so I'm going to change the setting of this view. So to do that, I'm going to open the visibility graphic overrides. Okay, so you can type VV, Victor, so that's the shortcut, or you can go to the properties here without selecting any elements and then look for visibility graphics overrides. Okay, so just click edit. All right, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the slider down from the model categories. So I'm going to move the slider down and then look for walls. So I click the walls here and then there's a half tone here. Okay, so I'm going to check half tone to make it half tone color. Okay, and then I also want the structural foundation, which is this one here. So I'm going to make that half tone. Okay, so once I select here OK, you will notice here my wall and then my foundation, the structural foundation will becomes half tone. Okay, so let's select OK and look what will happen. There you go. So it's now half tone color, right? Okay, so that's the settings that I want for this view. Okay, so I don't want that to be hidden. I just want that to be half tone so that it will highlight the other elements here. Now, let's say for example, I want that also to be applied here on my elevation 4-A. Okay? Right? So I can change again the scale here. I can change the visibility graphic overrides and then make it half tone. So you can do that because it's only elevation 4-A. I only have one view, okay, to set up. Now, if you have multiple views to set up, it will take a lot of time. Like, for example, you have 100 elevation or 100 floor plans that will gonna have the same settings. So instead of doing it manually, so we're going to create view templates. Okay, so to do that, let me just go back again to my elevation 2-A, which has the correct settings of the view that I want. 1:100. So let's say I want that to be fine. And then detail level, hidden line. Okay, so this is the settings of the view that I want. Halftone color, and then the setting of my view control bar. Now, I'm going to right click elevation 2-A, and then you see there's an option here, create view template from view. So what does it, okay, so what it will do is that it will create a view template that has the settings of this view here. So that's why it says create view template from view. So let me just click that one. All right, and then I'm going to put the name here. Okay, so let's say this is a view template for my brace frame elevation. Okay, so elevation, and then after that I'll select here OK. And then it will open up the view templates dialog box, and then there's my brace frame elevation. Okay, and then I'm going to select here OK. Okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply the view template in this view. Okay? So to do that, let me just go to the slider down and then look for the view template, and then I'm going to apply my brace frame elevation. So I'm gonna click that, and then I'm going to select here OK. So there you go. So there's now a view template applied to my elevation 2-A. And then if I click the scale here, you will notice that it's now disabled. And same with my detail level, my visual style. So they are all disabled. So I cannot change the settings now. Now, if you want to do that, if you want to change the scale, so you need to modify the view template. Okay, so you need to go to the view template and then you change from here. Okay? Alright, so just remember that if you notice that the scale here is disabled, detail level disabled, so that means there is a view template that is applied to that particular view. So you need to check the properties, and then you need to look for the view template, and there's your view template. So you can click that, and then you just change from here. Okay, you can change the scale, detail level, you can go to the visibility, graphics, override, model, you can click edit, you can go here, you can go here, alright? Okay, so now I'm going to apply this one as well to elevation 4-A. So just double click that, and then I'll just go to the view template here, and then I select the view template that I created, and then I select apply, and then you will notice this one will becomes half tone, and then this one 1:100. So it will apply the settings of my brace frame elevation. So once I select OK, there you go. See? So that's now the settings. So it's disabled now because there's a view template here. So if I'm going to change my view, my brace frame elevation, okay, so it will also update the view of my elevation 4-A and elevation 2-A. Why? Because the view template is applied to those two views there. Okay, so that's how the view template works. So remember, this is very essential and important in standardizing the settings of your view in Revit. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day.